Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. Previously, we essentially started working on getting the barn prepped, which we finished. We went on a bounty run with Sadie so that we could pay for it. Afterwards, we celebrated with Uncle and Charles, and Uncle was kidnapped, burned pretty badly by the Skinner brothers. We ended up rescuing him in time, though. He's okay, okay enough at least. And we kind of ended off with Abigail and Jack returning, uh, and so here we are back at at a working ranch. No, not just back at the ranch, but at a working ranch. And we're going to kind of see where this takes us moving forward. And we're going to start off by going to talk to Jack. So let's get started and jump right in.
How you getting on, son?
Uh, fine, sir.
What are you doing?
Reading and, playing with the dog.
You wanna go fishing or something?
Not particularly. I don't really like fishing.
Do like eating, though, right? Because we gotta find some food. Come on. Let's head this way to the stream.
Okay, sir.
Why you gotta be like that?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Do you wish I was more like you?
Like me? No. But... let's keep going.
Can Rufus come fishing?
Dogs scare the fish. But... if you'd like him to, I guess.
So... you don't care if we don't catch fish?
Yeah, I'm not very good at this.
At fishing or walking?
At talking with you. But fishing will be fun.
Sure.
Unless you want nothing but beans again.
No. I'd like to fish.
And it'll be pretty fun, I promise.
Okay.
It's fine being out with you, even though I can't say the right thing.
And you, Pop.
We should... let's do more of this.
Sure. I mean, yes. I'd like that.
Pretty countryside, ain't it?
I guess.
Grass and the light. There's a lot of ugly in this world, but sure as hell is a lot of beauty.
Yes.
You'll see it better when you get older. It's tough at your age. Just land and light. But to me, it's life. This is a real good fishing spot.
Folk always say that, and hours later they've caught nothing.
Ain't you just the leading authority on everything?
Well, ain't it so?
Well, maybe. In this case, it's true. I hear there's some real big fish in here. Big old steelheads. Hard to catch, but real good eating.
Hard to catch. Get your excuses in early.
That dog of yours know he's owned by a complaining know-it-all? Come on, son.
I'm sorry.
No, you ain't. It's all right. Come on, let's fish.
Let's see.
Uncle Hosea, he
Let's do
was the fisherman, wasn't he?
That's right.
I remember Uncle Arthur taking me, though.
Arthur taught you how to fish now, did he?
Huh. Yeah. I suppose he did.
That's nice.
I got a bite. I got a bite.
All right. Now, stay calm and start reeling them in. Not too fast. You want to set the hook in tight.
He's strong.
Good. Now, reel him in. Stay calm. Give him a tug. Now reel.
I got him.
What do you think? How you feel?
I don't know. Thanks, Dad.
I told you this was a good fishing spot.
You did. Hey, my trip with Arthur, I remember now. I picked some flowers, and a couple of men showed up, dressed like they was from the city.
No one like that's gonna show up here. Thank the Lord.
Where's Rufus?
I don't know. Relax. He's a dog.
Where is he, though?
I don't know.
I'll go find him. Rufus! Come on, boy! Rufus! Here, boy!
Ooh, it's a big one.
Let me come help you look.
Well, this ain't like him, Pa. Can you go search the other side of the track? Dad! Please come here! Rufus! 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 No! It's a snake!
I see.
He bit him!
Calm down, boy. And Jack, you calm down too. Come here.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Pa? Get the poison out! Don't swallow it! Well, spit it out! Keep
Not quite
going.
how that works, but
He's gonna die! He's gonna die!
He'll be okay. We just gotta get him somewhere warm and calm.
He's gonna die!
Go get the fishing rods and the fish. I'm taking the dog home. Abigail! Can I get a hand?
What's going on?
Dog got bitten by a snake. Let's look after him. And the boy. Grab his rug.
Is it gonna be okay?
Jack, the dog is gonna be just fine.
We never should have gone fishing!
Sometimes you just don't know how things are gonna turn out. But the dog,
The dog's gonna be fine.
it's okay, son.
you gotta feel bad for John. I mean, he's tried so hard with Jack, and every time they try to do something, things seem to go wrong. I feel really bad for him.
Morning, brother.
Hey,
You happy here, Charles?
It's a fine house. You got a fine family.
We're your family too. I mean that.
who just leaves the door open like that? Come on.
So you happy?
I think so.
And I did good?
You did good.
So... am I forgiven?
Never.
You are a hard woman.
Ma! Pa! Come out here!
Sadie, you're alive! John, it's...
Sadie Adler.
Well, how'd you know she was...
I saw her. I
You
thought
look well. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Well, come on. But tell me about you, darling. All armed to the teeth like that.
I'm a working woman, Abigail. I'm a bounty hunter, bodyguard. I protect the gold prospectors up in the hills. I'm thinking of starting my own transportation business. I was thinking maybe if John wanted to earn some money.
My husband, he ain't looking for that kind of work.
took on a lot of debt when we bought this place.
And you're working for her to pay it off?
Yes, sometimes I was.
But I thought we said no more of that.
No, you said that. What else am I gonna do? I'm a goddamn man.
It's legal work, Abigail. And I never got killed. It's hunting down fools for the government. Easy. Even Jack could do it.
Don't you put those stupid ideas in the boy's head. He's gonna do something better than this.
Like what? Writing silly stories?
I'm sorry, Abigail. Really, I am. I just thought if you wanted to earn some money...
How many times do I gotta bury you, John Marston?
Never. You ain't never burying me. It's legal work that I can handle.
There's something else.
Micah?
Bounty hunting is one thing, but goddamn, Micah?
I heard he was up country, or some fellow who sounded just like him. Killed a family, bar a little girl who escaped.
Leave Micah alone.
Listen, I'm sorry, Abigail. I came by because I was riding by chasing a fella, and I thought John wanted to earn some extra money.
What is it?
Abigail, we need the money.
Some fella robbed his business. You know, an accountant or something. Came down from Rhodes, I believe.
How much does it pay?
It pays good. Well, the soft ones usually do.
Okay, then. I guess. But Micah? No.
All right. John Marston, let's go.
Just you bring him back to me. You hear?
Of course.
Come on, girl.
Say your goodbyes, John. Get your horse and let's go. You ready? Follow me. We're going up into
Let's
tall
go.
trees.
Hey, it's nice of you to stop by and see the place. Finally.
Abigail's back with the boy. You must be so pleased, John. And the ranch? You were right. It's really something.
I think I'm gonna ask her to, marry me. I got a ring. It was Arthur's. I found it in a bundle of things that I've kept.
You're marrying Abigail. Or asking her, at least. Oh, my. I never took you for a romantic.
No, me neither. But it's something I've thought about. And I think I know I want it.
Okay. I guess I thought you were married already. Long ago.
No, not really. Not officially.
Well, I'm real happy for you, John. Being married, it made me real happy. We're cutting off the main track up here, by Manzanita Post. So, we're coming up on where he's been seen. This moron accountant, Marshall Thurwell, been trying to live like an outdoorsman. Camping out here.
He's lucky the Skinner brothers ain't found him.
Well, they might have. Up here. Must be it. Get down. Let's take a look around. Something's been here. This looks...
Looks like a bear or something came through here.
Fella left in quite a hurry.
There's a lot of blood.
Here. Oh, he was from the south, whoever he is.
Then maybe he's our man. If he ain't become some bear's lunch.
Yeah, looks like they went this way.
Him or the bear?
Both of them. It's that way, I'd say.
Great.
Damn it! I lost the trail. Can you see which way he might have gone?
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Okay, I think I got him. Follow me. Yeah, this way. It keeps going through here. There's a cabin up here.
Oh,
There we go.
my God. Crap. Ugh, well, it ain't pretty.
Oh boy. That our fella?
Maybe, but looks more like a local farmer to me. Or what's left of one.
Is it gone?
You Marshal Thurwell?
That I am, ma'am.
I'm here to arrest you on behalf of the state of Lemoyne. You're wanted for theft, fraud, and avoiding arrest.
Is the monster still out there?
No, I think he's gone.
Come out!
Come on,
Don't shoot.
keep walking. Come on.
I'm coming. Look out!
I think he's gone.
Fucking monster.
Thurwell!
Get out here! Before I come in there and kill you myself!
I'm coming.
Pathetic. Waiting to see if that animal ate us?
No, ma'am. That weren't it.
Yes, it were. Come here. Come here. Thurwell, call yourself a man? Well, it's like Abigail says. That's one word for you.
I can't believe we didn't kill that bastard.
Gave him something to remember us by, at least. Yeah. You all right, John?
Yeah. Ah. Just... we always find a way to almost get killed, don't we?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the problem. Maybe it wasn't right of me to bring you along on those really heavy things. Family man and all. Seeing all this, I don't know if I can do it again.
I'm my own man, ain't I? I get to make those calls. I needed the money.
You are your own man, sure. But I'm my own woman. And I get to say who I ride with. And I don't know if your ranch and your kid and your wife are things I want to be worrying about when I hear a gunshot.
Yeah, fair enough. Those are fine new clothes, by the way.
Yeah? I spend my cash on Who's this up here?
Is that... Are you Sadie Evelyn, ma'am? The bounty hunter?
Get off the road!
Look, I got great respect for you professionally, but if that's Marshal Thurwell there, me and my partner would like to split the reward.
You're doing what? Get off the road!
We was thinking you might need protection.
I look like I need protection?
Me and my partner, we're dead set on splitting that reward. And if not, well, we said we was gonna have to take all of it.
You and your partner are just children. Don't get yourselves hurt now, son.
I told you she wouldn't listen. Get her!
Idiots. Let's go.
Easy now.
You're too far behind. Them bastards was green. If we didn't get him, someone else would've. Yeah.
This is a cold business, ain't it?
Yep. It does require a certain level of detachment.
You ever think if it's right?
No. I just see orders on the wall, and I try and fill them. And if there's other bastards after the same orders as I am, I get competitive. It's called industry. And if you ain't noticed, everyone is out there doing it.
I guess they are. You said earlier you knew something about Micah. You gonna tell me what you know?
Are you sure you want to hear about him? Ain't all that back at your ranch enough? If I find him, I will handle it.
Your bounties or transport work, that's your decision to bring me along or not. But Micah, that's something I gotta do. With or without you, Sadie. You know what I mean?
Okay. I know. Well, I'm hearing things. A lot of things. Still mostly just whispers, but I think you might be pretty close.
When you hear something real, you bring it to me.
Okay. I'll bring it to you. But you think about if this is what you really want. Everything you can get, and everything you could lose.
I understand all of that. Of course I do.
Okay, then. Here, put him down. Go on. Get home to your wife. I'll let you know if I hear anything about Micah.
You need a hand taking him in?
Him? No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll send your share to the bank when I get paid.
Thank you.
Come on now.
Let's go.
It's kind of sad because I like working with Sadie.
He left me. I lost him. I lost him.
Like treating you well?
Good riding, girl.
Well, that's
Okay, then.
Howdy, partner.
Indeed. Yep, so it goes.
for a trim?
Looking for my friend. Gavin. Gavin. I've lost my friend.
Oh my god, dude, stop.
Somebody help me, please.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think I like that. Let's go with that.
Has anyone seen?
Hello?
While we're here, I also want to stop for a newspaper.
I'm looking for Gavin. He's my best friend.
How do you?
He left me. I lost him.
Didn't realize he was right there.
I lost him. Someone must have seen an Englishman.
Ain't after no funny business, okay?
Blackwater Ledger No. 74.
Gavin.
Bye now.
Gavin.
Mister?
Where the hell are you?
Good girl. Let's go.
Mister. Can I interest you in a ride, partner?
I should like to see you, sir.
Just as soon as I finish this. It really requires the entirety of my concentration, you see. Another rewrite. So, if you please, that's all it'll take.
Sometime soon, then.
It's there. It's just not quite right.
Just,
I'm not leaving.
leaving some more food for you, Mr. Miller.
Not until it's done. Thank you, John. I'll get it in a moment. I'm not leaving. I can't. Not until it's done.
I thought that was supposed to be the last interaction with him.
Another rewrite.
Is that literally
That's
the
all
exact same thing that happened last time?
It's there. It's just not quite right.
Okay.
I'm not leaving. I can't. Not until it's done.
Back home we go.
No, you be quiet.
No, I'm having a moment of repose.
Well, you should be working.
Oh, I've done my work.
Not how I heard it.
You should be grateful.
I'll be grateful when you get off your behind. Do yourself.
Got an appetite.
Why, hey, sir.
You doing okay? Dogs get bit sometimes.
I'll get tougher, sir.
Life can be real nasty, son. Worst things are gonna happen, you know.
I'll tell you what, woman, was a damn sight more peaceful round here before you came back.
You're just lucky I'm a soft touch. I should sling you out by your ear.
Ah, you always was a cold-hearted lizard of a woman.
And you always was someone willing to live off the efforts of others. It's walk or work, old man.
I got lumbago.
You'll have more than that in a minute.
Oh, John, tell her about my health.
Do what the lady says.
I worked my fingers to the bone building this place, Abigail Roberts.
Marston! Abigail Marston. Miss Marston to you.
Miss Marston to you.
Why you let him stay?
He's actually been pretty useful, in a useless sort of way.
Who's that?
No idea.
Friend or foe?
We'll soon find out. It's the Geddes boys.
From Pronghorn Ranch?
Yeah.
Mr. Milton! Mr. Milton!
Duncan!
Sir, Ma found some old furniture in the attic. Pa thought maybe you folks would want it as a housewarming present, you know? They send their regards.
How kind they are. Tell your mom and pa we're very touched.
Where would you like the furniture?
Just over here. Then we can arrange. This is real kind of y'all.
You saved the ranch. Pa said this is the least he could do.
Well, that's about everything.
Send your pa my best regards. Tell him he's got friends for life in me and my family.
Bye, sir.
Ma'am?
I can't believe this. It's so kind.
Sure. But there's still some more things that we need to get.
How about we take a ride into town? It's been ages since we spent any time together.
It has. Let's go get the wagon.
Okay, let's go. I feel like we ain't done nothing together like this since,
Since forever?
maybe not forever, but a long time.
We ain't had the time, you know? We've both been working hard.
And now we got something to show for it. The ranch, this life. It's so nice, John.
I hope it'll only get nicer. May I help you, my lady?
Oh, John.
And now to Blackwater.
Funny how things take a turn. Don't even think about stepping a foot into Blackwater at the beginning.
You said there were some things we still needed.
We can buy them from that catalog. Let's go have some fun.
I know your idea of fun, John Marsden.
I ain't had a drink and, well, I left those things behind me. No, I mean, good, wholesome fun. Like, decent folk have.
We decent now?
I guess.
Well, decent or not, I still got some errands to run.
That's fun.
What would you like to do?
Maybe get our portrait took, for starters?
Portrait?
There's a fella in town takes photographs.
You want to stare at a portrait of yourself all day long? I hate to break it to you, but you ain't that much to look at.
No, I want a picture of us. Me and you. Okay?
Okay, then. Sure. Is there anything else you want?
I don't know. Let's just walk around and see where it takes us.
I do have to be back by dinner time.
Uncle Jack and Charles will manage fine without you. Hell, looking after themselves may even be good for them.
They'll starve.
And that may be good for them, too. Any luck, Jack and Charles will eat Uncle.
Don't get my hopes up. So maybe you're right. We'll stay.
You know I am.
Okay, then. Portrait it is.
Funny how we do that nowadays. You know, when you go to photo places and they have you dress up as, dress up like people did in different times. I remember doing that when I was younger with my family. It was kind of funny because I think Mom said Dad always had the best face for it. Where she was all smiles and I looked crabby as ever with a big frown on my face. It was kind of funny. I think it was around this time period too, because I think it was around the time of the Civil War, from the uniforms we were wearing.
I'll just put us here. Let me help you down.
Why are you being so courteous?
I don't know.
There you go.
I'm gonna head to the Drapers for a minute. Won't take long, but I need to get some materials. You want to come with me or wait here?
And after that, we can go get our photo taken?
Yeah, after that, we can get our photo taken. All right, let's get that picture taken. It means that much to you.
It does. Today it does.
You're acting kind of funny.
I am kind of funny.
A different kind of funny.
Am I annoying you?
No. I like this version of you. It just ain't you.
Well, maybe I've changed.
Finally?
I don't know. Probably not.
Hello, madam. Sir.
Hello, sir.
How can I help you?
We'd like to get our photo taken.
Oh, a photo. Yes, yes, that I can help you with. Yes.
So, what do we do?
I'm sorry, what did you want?
Our portrait taken.
Oh, well, we do that. Yes, wonderful. Handsome couple, quite something, but you need a background.
Background?
Yes, we have Niagara Falls, Paris by night. We have Mount Vesuvius and its ruins. We have the open prairie. Take a look. Pick one.
What do you think?
Let's see the others.
Just pull the lever there to release the next one.
How about this one?
It's dramatic, ain't it? Let's see what else they got.
Yeah, a little over the top, if you ask me.
This is pretty.
Or spooky, maybe. Let's see everything.
Actually, I really like this one.
That's nice.
It's like being back home. Was that all of them?
This is a bar.
Surely there's a photograph of you in a bar already. Look, this was your idea, John. It's up to you.
You've seen all of them. Anything you like?
I like the waterfall, but I think I'll go with the prairie, just for resembling home.
Ah, this one.
Wonderful. That will be simply perfect. You know, I wish I had the Congo River, but they require grass skirts. I couldn't afford them. It's just so exotic. You stay there. Make a pose that you feel comfortable with.
Well, this is dignified.
Try to enjoy it.
They look so awkward.
I think I'd rather be cleaning the outhouse.
Yeah, I feel that.
Quiet.
I think we're a cowboy, not a poser.
Oh, no. I'm a poser. I learned from the best.
That is true.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I think this is really common with older photos, if I'm not mistaken.
Might be the one.
Let's see what else we got.
Excellent. Oh, I
Ooh,
like it.
I kind of like that.
Quite a pose.
I'm going to drive this guy nuts.
Very good.
But I actually do kind of like that in a way. Nah, it's just awkward at that point.
Before.
Oh, I don't know what to go with.
Wonderful. So natural, particularly you, sir.
I do kind of like this one, but at the same time, it just looks so weirdly staged.
Feel free to use the chairs if you want. I think you've covered all the permutations.
Is there a pose you were happy with?
Oh, I don't know. That's hard. How many times am I going to cycle through this? All right, we'll go with this. Preview.
How's this?
Probably blinked while we did it too.
Now, give me a minute. I'm going to develop this for you. Wait here.
Take your time. What?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Tough guy. Couldn't swing.
Excuse me?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I just posed.
Shut up. You know, you're not very nice to me.
Oh, I'm nicer than you deserve.
True.
Here. Came out beautifully.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, look at that face on you.
Be quiet. What do I owe you?
$5.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll see you again.
Oh, yes, he'll probably come in for a pose. He seemed to enjoy himself.
I'll be a
Bye
regular.
now.
What shall we do now?
There is one thing I hadn't done. I've never been to see one of them moving picture shows.
Never?
No.
Well, come on. Let's go do that.
You sure?
Of course. It's the marvel of the age.
I love marvels.
Okay, good. Well, let's go.
Thank you. It's real fine doing normal things.
It's nice to just see them happy and having a good time.
Come in.
Thank you.
What's the cost nowadays to see a movie?
What's playing?
Something called Sketching for Sweetheart, I think.
Oh, hello.
2 tickets, please, to see Sketching for Sweetheart.
That'll be 50 cents, please.
Okay.
I know it costs more than that nowadays.
What's it about?
I have no idea.
What would it be? $10 at least. Not counting concessions.
Thank you again.
Come on in. A mystery awaits.
It's just incredible. It's like they're really there.
Hey, I'm trying to watch this.
John Marston.
Put on the sly moves here, John. There you
What are
go.
you doing with that arm?
I thought you might be cold.
John.
Way smoother than Arthur ever was with Manny.
That's women for you.
Don't you dare, John Marston.
What? I'm watching.
Please.
Looks so real.
It's not.
Don't be such a sourpuss. Stop it.
She's a piece of work.
Really? Oh my. Is it over?
I think so. Come on.
That's kind of cool.
Be seeing you.
All right. We better get home.
Ah, we never get out. The farm will be fine.
The farm. I love hearing that.
Let's go down to the lake for a minute.
The lake?
Sure.
Why, you finally gonna drown yourself?
In a manner of speaking, I guess I am. Happily so.
You're acting real strange.
No, I'm not. Come on.
You're a silly man, John Marston.
What about Jim Milton?
Oh, he's even worse.
Let me help you in.
Like I said, mighty strange.
I like to row.
Since when? You can hardly swim.
I don't plan on capsizing.
I wonder whose boat this is.
It don't matter. We'll have it back.
I hope they don't think we're...
They won't think anything. They'll think we're borrowing.
I hope it don't got leaks or nothing.
She's seaworthy, okay? Relax. Look around.
All I can see is a strange man rowing.
Here's good. Ain't it pretty? Will you... Will you marry me?
Get up. I am married to you.
No, I mean proper. In front of God.
You serious?
I got this ring. I've had it for a long time. Take it.
You serious?
It would make me very happy if you would...
We've lived a lot of lives.
Let's just live this one from now on. You and me, Jack, a family, by law.
John, I didn't know it mattered to you.
It didn't. But now it does. If you think this is dumb, I'm sorry.
Shut up, you silly man, and kiss me.
This is feeling a bit too real for me right now. You know, my dad built a chicken coop for me this summer while they were visiting. And so it's been quite a learning streak. So I got the chickens in April, we hatched them on campus, and I have been raising them myself, so it's been a learning curve. Okay, am I going inside? Oh, this is kind of cool. This is a big coop. Bigger than mine. One of my main things about having a coop is I wanted to be able to walk inside of it. And so we kind of designed it so that I could repurpose it if needed. No! No, chicken escape. No! They're all getting away! We're just pretend that didn't happen, okay? That is literally what my chickens do. Every time I go to like talk to them or whatever during, in the morning or when I get home, the first thing they just try to do is just run away. Like, not to get away from me, just like to run to get out of the coop. So I gotta be careful if I don't want them free ranging for the day. Okay. Let's see if I can do any more feed while we're at it, while we're over this way. Oop, not what I intended to do. That works then. Okay, so we have at least one cow. Okay, so there are some extra cows out here. Looks like 2 of them. 2 cows, 3 horses. Why so many horses, though? It seems like a lot of horses. Oh, I suppose we do have Uncle and Charles here. I was just thinking Abigail and Jack. Go back in your pen. It's there for a reason, alright? How many people does it take to use the water pump? Wait. How do I get in here? Is that a gate? Yes, it is. Okay. Now the sheep are gonna get out too. I'm assuming there's one inside the barn. I'm not really sure though. Maybe that's not a good place for water, I don't know. Don't judge me. I've never worked on a ranch before. There we go. So putting all that Pronghorn Ranch training to use here. I don't think the cow's getting milk today. She's just like, no, I'm done. All right. First you tell me to milk the cow, then you say it can't be done right now. Make up your mind. Shouldn't you move the pail?
I brought you some food, Mr. Miller. What's that smell? Mr. Miller! Oh, shit. Crazy bastard.
When I'm done, just burn me. I want to soar in the air with the eagles, not rot in the ground with the worms.
Evelyn Miller.
I wonder if I can do that. Yeah.
Settle yourself. Calm. Whoa now. Hey, easy.
Hey, Rufus.
All right, Rufus.
America. Chapter 13. To even consider America as an ideal, a place, an integer, is to constrain it with the ideas of the European. I am a European, or at least of European descent. I am a writer. People used to pay me to think, or perhaps not to think, but to pretend to think in the correct manner. I worked at a university, those god-awful places where we send our best and brightest to boil themselves and pretend too many original thoughts emerging. Or prevent too many original thoughts from emerging. I ran away. Yeah, because that's really not the idea of a university today, or at least it shouldn't be. This is like his memoir in a way. Or is his memoir. I ran mostly because I am a terrible coward, but also in part because I was searching for something. In this way, I was both vain and a coward. Maybe I should never have left the university. Here I am deep in the wilderness, living like a half-cooked hermit, like a truly sightless seer, and I still search, and still I do not quite find. Have I, and those countless fops born into lives like mine, across the East Coast and the Middle West, and the genteel parts of the South, been forever ossified, like so many generations of Europeans before us, into men that are at once not men? Mutate us into thinkers who can never quite think, for we have been denuded of the ability to feel. Was this the method by which the serpent and the apple removed us from Eden? Not by letting us see, but by allowing us to think, and thereby forever stopping us feeling. I am almost entirely consumed by my doubts, yet there is within me still a tiny spark that tells me it is possible. This land makes possible the chance of absolution. Absolution from the European hell of thought and back to the Eden in which man can live as sentient, yes, but above all, as sensate, as a creature of God alive in this world. The world, pure, not clouded by idiocy, not imagining himself as a god as so many of us are forced to do, but happy as a child of God. But still my thoughts come upon me like wolves. My needs swamp me, my desires overwhelm me. It is not mortality I now fear, but its opposite. The idiot's part of me that attempts to convince me that I am above mortal concerns. The foolish part of man that tells him he is immortal. That tells him, that whispers like the serpent, that seduces like the apple, that charms like Eve, that tells him he is God. I am not God. In this truth, I will find my absolution. I shall be set free. The trees and the wolf's howl and the dance of the raindrops shall set me free. My lord, but this is an utter tripe. Yet there is something there. I know there is. I pray now only for the talent to make this make some kind of sense. Oh, the lot of the fool who aspires to more. Ours is the most humiliating of burdens. Huh. Bureau of Investigation founded. Secret Service veterans join staff, promise to root out organized crime. The Attorney General has formed an autonomous investigation agency to be headed up by the veteran law enforcement officer Edgar Ross in an attempt to track high-profile and dangerous criminals. The Bureau will also be tasked with investigating financial fraud and other organized crimes. A reminder that Ross was the one who approached us with Agent Milton originally when we were fishing with Jack, because Jack recounted that story earlier on. And I think that was how we started this off. And he was Milton. We killed Milton, or Abigail killed Milton, but Ross is still out there. Ross served for many years as a senior agent with the Pinkerton Detective Agency under the mentorship of the late Andrew Milton, and then went on to work at the National Bureau of Criminal Identification, founded by the National Chiefs of Police Union in 1896, which was tasked to record information on criminals and gangs and work with law enforcement. He has been billed as one of the most humble, innovative, and honest law enforcement officers of his class. What a joke. And colleagues say that Ross produces results where others fail. And that's because he's not honest. That's why he produces results. Because he's a... Words better not shared. Upon swearing in, he stated, "I want all criminals to know that here in America, everyone will eventually pay for what they have done." Go blow it. Unrest in the tropics. Cost of food, fuel, angers citizens, sugar barons to blame. Island residents from Barbados to Cuba are experiencing soaring prices and short supply of food and fuel. They are blaming local politicians and sugar barons for the situation. Shortly after the political unrest in the area, including the assassination of prominent sugar industry advocate and Guarman governor Alberto Fusar in 1899, American banking institutions, including J.D. McKnight and Company, took control of the sugar industry on several islands, including Barbados, the Virgin Islands, and Guarma. Fields which once flourished with locally grown foods and were used to feed the island nation suddenly switched to growing sugarcane. As a result of the single crop economy, all foodstuffs are imported, to great expense for the local peoples. Foreign investors hire locals to guard and police their massive plantations, subjecting workers to harsh conditions and penalties. Local groups argue that island residents are suffering the most, while businesses say heavy investments by American financial institutions have allowed for the revolutionization of the local economies. We are the helpless. Towns decry unchecked violence. Outlaw gangs running rampant, led by notorious criminal Micah Bell. So we got some information on Micah. A cacophony of outrage has been building at the lawlessness that prevails in towns across the area. Numerous outlaw groups seem to operate unchecked or unstoppable by law enforcement, rendering terrified citizens helpless. The reward for the killing or capture of infamous outlaw Michael Bell and his gang was recently increased by government officials in response to the unanimous outcry from citizens that something must be done about the murderous gang of thieves and killers. And I would agree. Micah's the worst. Mr. Bell and his associates continue their spree of killing and robbing while running roughshod over law enforcement. His acts of lawlessness rival that of Vanderlyn himself. And Dutch had a big bounty on his head. I mean, ours was bad enough as Arthur, but they pay no debts and dynamite banks and buildings as a recreational pastime. Bell has long been a suspect in the Blackwater bank robbery and Strawberry Massacre back in 1899, and numerous train robberies that have ended in disbursement of death of passengers in the years since then. Little is known of Mr. Bell's origins, which is by his design, of course. Reverend Swanson leads NY Church, delivers powerful message. That's really good to see that Swanson is out there doing his thing. Reverend Orville Swanson was inducted into his official capacity as the minister at the First Congressional Church of New York this week, having moved to the city to accept the position. A service was held and then a reception was given to celebrate the appointment. Encouraging reports from attendees indicate that Reverend Swanson delivered an impassioned and heartfelt sermon about acknowledging sin and seeking redemption. Title drop almost. He spoke about his own break from faith, a dark period when he could not attend church, falling into sin, depravity, and wanton gluttony. He chronicled the period where he rediscovered his faith and began witnessing on street corners to then becoming assistant pastor at a church in Ohio and now New York. During his recent attendance at the convention meeting of First Congregational Churches, he delivered a very moving oration, impressing attendees as his eloquent and persuasive speaker, and was almost immediately offered the position. Tallulah Jetty gang killed. Bank raided in broad daylight. Citizens form posse. United States Marshal Fulkerton received a dispatch from Silver Springs indicating that after years of evading capture, the Tallulah Jetty gang was chased down after a brazen bank robbery in broad daylight. After a series of outrages, including the killing of several women and elders, officers placed 200 men in pursuit of the gang, which was overtaken near Anadarko. A combination force of Cherokee Indians and a militia formed after the bank robbery pursued the gang to a cave in the bluffs south of the area, where a spectacular gun battle took place, killing several officers. After a period of quiet, one man entered the cave, where he found a gravely wounded William Bishop bleeding out next to deceased henchmen Harold Sutton and James Shaw. What other themes sound familiar? Liquor smuggled into Indian Territory. Deputies pursue outlaws, one killed. A dispatch received from Comanche Indian Territory yesterday says that Deputy United States Marshal Tidwell and another deputy attempted to arrest Cletus Yarnell and Lawrence Branch for introducing intoxicating liquors into Indian Territory. The outlaws resisted arrest and a gun battle ensued, with Marshal Tidwell's horse being shot out from under him. The desperados fled into the Indian Territory and were pursued. Yarnell was mortally wounded. Branch was arrested. A bubonic plague in San Francisco. I didn't know the plague was big at that time. City still reeling after earthquake that killed 3,000. After an earthquake that destroyed 80% of the city and killed over 3,000 people, the city of San Francisco now reports that a second epidemic of bubonic plague has broken out. It is believed the outbreak is due to the large number of rats in the area. Fleas from infected rats transmit the disease, resulting in fever symptoms, seizures, gangrene, and necrosis of the extremities, along with, in many cases, death. Kind of interesting because you have like two bottleneck events going on. You have the earthquake plus the disease. So, new railroad completed, a grand project, our manifest destiny. The final ties were laid and spikes driven through to complete the Central Union Rail line stretching through New Hanover. Passengers will be able to bypass the Grizzlies, Roads, and Scarlet Meadows, drastically reducing travel time. Now with a direct line to Cornwall, Kerosene, Tar, and Saint Denis, freight and commuters will flow fast and freely. The project came with complications, including controversy over missing workers' wages and a land dispute. Representatives from towns such as Van Horn, Trading Post, and Annesburg say the new line will result in decline in the towns. Civic planners hail railroad and new... We've literally read this like 100 times. And look, it doubled up again. Oh my god. This guy. I gotta complain about Jeremy Gill right to the end, right? The Art of Angling by Jeremy Gill. Sockeye salmon. Last year, while fishing in the Alaskan territories, I soon discovered that a family of bears was fishing too, and one particularly angry Kodiak took exception to my overwhelming success of pulling dozens of sockeye salmon out of the water. I could not blame him. However, now his head sits sentry above my foyer with a salmon in its mouth, a testament to the hunter becoming the hunted. I don't believe that for 1 second. Not for 1 second, dude. In cold streams, and particularly in the Grizzlies, salmon will strike river lures and are possibly the best tasting fish you can bring home for supper. They are so plentiful, you may take as many as you like with no consequence. Happy casting. Alright, that is a good place to close things out. To recap, we started off by trying to go fishing with Jack, which of course backfired on us. You know, John's trying to be a family man. He's trying to be a father, and it always blows up in his face, but he's trying. You gotta commend him for that. Then Sadie showed up, and we went on a bounty with her. She also had heard a bit more about Micah, which we just read in the newspaper as well. And, of course, Abigail was completely against it and kind of... I don't want to say she went up the handle, but, she's really upset about this. She said fine to the bounty, no to Micah, which, of course, we're not going to listen to. And then we essentially went into town with Abigail. She was kind of getting frustrated with Uncle for, reasons we all can understand. We went into town, did some fun things with her. We had a portrait taken. We went to see a movie together. And then John proposed to her on the water. So we took a boat out. He proposed. It was really nice to see them happy, see them enjoying their life, just to see a positive side to things after so much. And, that's essentially all the major things we've done. We did a little bit of ranching. Checked on Evelyn Miller there, who... apparently wasted away in his cabin. I don't know if he was eating the food we left him or not, and we kind of read what was, I guess, his memoir. And that's about all there is to it. So, with that being said, let us officially close things out for the night. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.